revision
I
road.
It's like one of those things. No offense. Oh, offense is going to be taken.
I don't purposely mean to go super revisionist, but here's the thing. I'm gonna say this, and under normal circumstances, if I don't remind people that I said this before, they'll forget, right? Problem is, you see, sound like we got some dinged up players, right?
Yeah.
If somebody came in here and said, "Oh, what do you think about the I word hitting?" I'm gonna say, "I'm glad." Oh, there goes Marcus trying to sugarcoat. We're getting injuries, and Marcus trying to sugarcoat it. No, that means you're getting ready.
Marcus always taking up for Kenny Payne. Sorry.
No, I'm glad you said it because I was about to.
I just went with it. No, we're talking about football. Yeah, but some way.
So, preseason football. Coach sat. Coach, where are your I words at?
Yeah, we're totally healthy. How many times do we hear that going into the season? We're completely healthy.
And I would say that's got to be a problem. If he says this is the healthiest offseason that we've ever had, that was like it shouldn't sound like that. That means you're not ready. Yeah, you haven't been practicing with any level of violence. So when you do start hearing actual names and situations, because people talk, stuff gets leaked out, you'll start hearing about who might be questionable or something like that. I mean, he's gonna cut it off if he can. I'm sure he's gonna go in the locker room and say, "Hey, y'all, for competitive advantages, I'd prefer you not talk about injuries with anybody."
Sure,
but then that just make the value of information go up.
Well, yeah, but we really did go into a lot of seasons very healthy, and we really did look like absolute dog piss in opening games many times. So it was like, I'd rather be hurt and be ready. Y'all do know it's our opener, right? And I know I got good players.
Right. Yeah, if I have to,
I mean, let's be clear. Satterfield didn't recruit crappy players.
Right.
There's good players.
Right.
There was, I think every team was very talented. Like, that's why I say, I'm like, but it's also why, even with that great recruiting class coming in, it was like there was still excitement, but it was like a little tempered because it's like, I think he's had pretty good teams
because of the openings.
Yeah,
or the openings just take the air out.
Yeah,
two openings took the air out of.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Jeff Brom talked about who surprised him.
I'm
that. Yeah. Number 6.
Well, there's a lot. I do think if our defensive line's healthy, they can be very productive and do a really good job. I think our linebackers have improved. There's not a ton of experience, but they have improved. And that's starting to settle on who the starters will be. I think the secondaries took a few hits with injuries, but the ones that are out there, the first line guys have done a really good job. We just got to build some depth there just in case. On offense, we have playmakers. Being consistent in what we do and being precise is what we have to continue to work on. The running game has to be a constant that we can, get yards when we want to and take some pressure off the quarterback and utilize our good running backs and make sure they get plenty of touches. So I just think managing the playmakers, figuring out ways where they all get not touches, but at least plays designed for them. And then if the coverage dictates something else, then it may not go their way. We have to be smart with that as coaches. But I think they're fully invested and they're wanting to win.
Hey, Nick, did you label a sound sheet?
I didn't, but I don't know, man.
I mean, okay, good. I didn't want to go hard on you if you're working hard, and I appreciate.
I'm never working hard, but no,
I don't really know that these labels are matching these sounds. I mean, I guess the D line was that the answer there. Who surprised him was maybe it was.
Yeah, I think the question that led to that answer was
okay.
Who surprised?
So maybe he said the D line.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting an intern in here.
We do have an intern coming.
When we get the intern,
The intern's going to come in here.
assignment number one.
Another one's going to be taking my job. Like,
Listen, when the intern comes in here, is all I'm saying is, better watch your head. So,
No, this intern, don't worry about it. He's not going to be.
no,
Looking
yeah,
to
this
work in
intern is
Won't be looking to work in here.
how do they say it? Some go pro in multiple different things.
Mhm.
This intern's looking to go pro in one thing.
I'm not going to have
Hopefully.
the top scorer on the Papa Shot anymore, am I?
He's not playing pop shot.
You know what? Yes, he is. Hey, get back there. Go work on your.
Yeah, he's like, do y'all need help with anything? Yeah, go back there and shoot ball. This is extra practice. Yeah.
Stop talking.
Need you to dribble over there.
There's a whole room back
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we're gonna work on your ball
You
movement.
got 40 minutes.
Yeah. Is he back there doing anything? I better hear ball bouncing.
Grades are dropping as we speak.
Well, I was gonna be like, he come on crying. Wants to quit school.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, good. Good.
Um,
How do you think Braun would handle Nick? He wouldn't.
wait, what?
I don't know. It said, how do you think Braun would handle Nick?
Hey, how about you just play out on that?
I was just going to say, I don't know how to take that.
Pause.
I feel like that's just. I
Hey,
feel like we're just coming at Nick now at
Yeah,
some point.
yeah, the text-
I was like, damn,
text-
y'all.
the texts are just trying to,
Yeah.
trying to hype us up. Start going to
Who would win in a fight between Kevin Coleman and Nick right now? Well, Kevin Coleman.
If Lole and Dawson get 100% healthy, our D line will be a major problem.
I agree. I like the D-line. D-line led the ACC in sacks last year.
But Steve, you lost all the production.
Well, I gained Stephen Herring. I still got Ashton. Don't worry about my D-line.
You ready, fellas? Ninth or Donville?
Ooh, and Lole. It's back to school time, and what better way to start the year than with a fresh new haircut? Big League Haircuts. They continue to give you the best haircut value in the Ville. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, 5-0 Tuesdays. Get $5 off a haircut ticket of 2 or more. Bring the whole family. 2 area locations, J-Town at 12613 Taylorsville Road and Fern Creek at 6508 Parts. Yeah, I couldn't hear you. Years. Play hard and look good at Big League Haircuts.
Here's what you missed on The Drive with Mark Ennis.
Early on in workouts, he's a 17-year-old kid, and he's going against 21-year-old Mike James, and that maybe it's not going great for him right off the bat. These are the sorts of things that when you say them now, sour grapes. But if you had strategic people that this sort of stuff could get out to, you could lay yourself a little groundwork to where people know the real story. Now no one knows the real story, and it's a story about how we don't believe you anymore.
The Drive, weekdays 3 to 6 on 93.9 The Ville.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
We are in the thick of summer, and with the hottest days of the year ahead, you're about to find out how strong your cooling system is. And if you find out that it's not ready for the long summer, then call DFH Company 968-6222. Right now, when you buy a complete Trane HVAC system, receive 18-month special financing and a 10-year parts and labor warranty. It's hard to stop a train, so call DFH 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
This time of year is Louisville's time to shine. And whether it's the beautiful sights at the track, the crack of the baseball bat at a AAA baseball game, or just the natural beauty that is the Bluegrass State, you're always reminded that there's no better place to live than right here in the Ville. So when you make that choice to buy or sell a home, call a real estate agent that knows this area, that was born and raised in this area. Call Josh Jarbo. When working with Josh, you get a RE/MAX Properties East managing broker that has the knowledge, experience, and connections to make the home buying or selling process easier than ever before. So don't put it off any longer. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590. That's 502-216-7590 and make Louisville or the surrounding area your home today.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville.
Does your business need an upgrade in cybersecurity? Odds are, if you're a small business, you do, because that's where criminals prey.
They know small businesses don't have the resources to prevent attacks. That's where our friends at Louisville Geek came in to help us. Not only did they upgrade our outdated computers, they made us safer from attacks.
Louisville Geek has been around for nearly 2 decades. They offer 24/7 support, and their online pricing calculator gives you transparent pricing.
Use who we use at ESPN Louisville. Louisville Geek. LouisvilleGeek.com.
Hey, Cards fans, do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Matzo Pie, Louisville's best kept secret, is coming to a 1020 craft brewery near you. The perfect combination of flavor, tasty sourdough, and thin crust pizza paired with local craft beer. Keep it independent, Louisville. Matzo Pie and 1020 Craft Brewery are your absolute go-tos for local brick oven pizza and craft beer. Now open at Douglas Loop in the Highlands and at 1020's flagship brewery in Butchertown. Visit matzapie.com for more.
Did you know that Oxmoor Ford has one of the largest certified pre-owned inventories in Kentuckiana? With over 150 certified pre-owned vehicles in stock, all makes and models. And the Oxmoor certification process includes a 172-point inspection, 24/7 roadside assistance, extended warranties, and low-rate financing. Buy with confidence. Or bring us your car and we'll buy it from you. Enjoy your ride in a certified pre-owned vehicle from Oxmoor Ford and OxmoorFLM.com.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold craft, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial # law on your cell phone. That's #529, Offices Louisville.
Goomer & Company offers a top-level jewelry buying experience with 2 master jewelers on site to custom create anything you have in mind. I went to Goomer for Ashley's engagement ring, bridal set, earrings, and custom engraved bracelets. The Goomer difference is present in every detail. There was no pressure to buy in Goomer's first-class showroom, and the good people at Goomer & Company were respectful of my budget throughout the process. Visit Goomer & Company at 225 South Hirschburn Parkway, and you'll see the Goomer difference is why Louisvillians have trusted this family-owned and operated business since 1971.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their
Commonwealth Credit Union is growing and hiring. If you have a passion to help others, come check us out. Our mission is to better lives in the communities we serve through financial products and services, leading-edge technology, and a commitment to treat every person with respect. If you'd like to join our team, visit ccuky.org/careers to learn more about our extraordinary culture, pay, benefits, and the many more reasons we were voted a best place to work in Kentucky. Commonwealth Credit Union. Here, we see you differently. Commonwealth Credit Union is proudly an equal opportunity employer.
When a cold comes on strong, knock it out with Vicks DayQuil Severe for max strength daytime relief. Just one dose of Vicks DayQuil Severe starts to relieve 9 of your worst cold and flu symptoms to help take you from 9 to none. Power through your day with Vicks DayQuil Severe, the daytime non-drowsy, coughing, aching, fever, sore throat, 9 to none medicine. Use as directed.
You can host the best backyard barbecue. You can find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well.
No. Yeah, it was Avery's, I think.
Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today.
Oh, I thought someone. Oh, nice. And she just immediately.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Smart.
Essential personnel, over 35 years of experience, best service, fairest possible price, and it's right over in Jeffersonville, Indiana, people. Go see Harold, go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utility, sump, affluent grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway, of course. Or you can call them 812-725-9217 or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com. Before we draw things back into this one, Steve, put yourself in my position. What are we going to do about Jalen?
What's that?
Jalen's had his quarterbacks dead to rights a couple of times for the Detroit Lions.
He missed one this weekend, didn't he?
He missed one this weekend. I talked to his mom. His mom was like, "Your son sounded like They go depressed. What do you mean? He's talking about the sack he missed.
Yeah.
And the week before I asked him, I was like, huh? Look, you know, I don't even critique him, right? I was like, I think you could have got a piece of that quarterback on that one. You know, like, okay, he's doing this, Steve. You could have hit that quarterback and not like hit him like it wasn't a sack. He was releasing the ball.
Yeah.
That's a fair hit though, right?
Yeah. I think so.
If you can hit a quarterback as he's releasing the ball, you hit him. He seems like is he being cheap?
He's a vet.
Is he being cheap?
No.
I think he just don't want to get a fine. He didn't want to get a penalty and a fine or
Well,
something.
that's what I was going to say. I mean, to be fair, who was my guy that got fined for that weak hit?
I don't know.
Did you see this in the NFL? Oh my gosh, now I'm going to have to find it. I shouldn't even say nothing without having it pulled up.
Without having it ready. Yeah. No,
I was looking as you were saying. I'm like,
I started the conversation, but yeah, in the first game, I thought he could have just touched the quarterback up a little. You know, just let him know you were there. You know, in the film room, get a quarterback hit, quarterback hurry. But it seemed like he was really laying off the quarterback. Like he didn't want to touch. And then he started talking about strike zone.
Okay, Quan Alexander.
Okay.
I'm going to show you the play. Okay. All right. People are going to hear the sound. This $43,000 fine.
That's ridiculous.
Nick, I'll send it to you.
That's head up.
That's
head up tackling with your chest.
$1,000 fine for that.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Okay, Jalen, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
That's why you didn't want it.
$43,000.
$43,000.
$43,709.
I'm telling you, Steve.
Are you serious?
That's like a textbook.
That's what I thought. The one time Jalen got a helmet-to-helmet hit, and I remember, like I said, I forget the number, Steve, but it was a number that's like, I couldn't even believe he has that in his account just laying around for a fine, much less to think somebody just took it from your check.
Or is that a Josh Davis fine?
Will we pay it?
Do you know the name?
No.
Okay. Of course you don't, because I played basketball with a great guy named Josh Davis.
Okay.
Josh Davis would take charges, and he took charge in a pickup game. So I threw the ball at Josh Davis right in front of the coaches. I really like Josh too. To this day, he's a great guy. But he took a charge, so I just grabbed the ball and just fired it at him, dude, like right at his head. And I was like, dude, it's pickup. Like, and it was kind of like, but Josh actually didn't even get up and try to fight me. And he might have beat me up. I don't know. Josh is a pretty strong dude, but I think he realized, like, it's a pickup game, dude. There ain't no need for you to take a charge in this pickup game.
You always try to go to that, Steve. And I agree. I disagree. He did the right thing.
Well, yeah, it's great.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but
yeah, I couldn't even afford the 709. I was going to say that. I was like, don't let me not add in the 709. But I wonder if that, maybe it's just, they're like, dude, it's preseason. Don't hit somebody like that. So we're going to fine you, because we don't want hard hits like that in the preseason. I don't know that I agree with that, but I don't know that I totally disagree.
It makes you miss a play,
because that's fine for the starters. Like, if I'm saying starters, you don't need to lay somebody out, dude. It's the preseason. Don't hit that dude when he's not looking. But I'm like, what if I'm trying to make the team though? If I miss that tackle, that's my career,
especially in preseason.
Yeah, and maybe I don't. I'm sure Quan Alexander might, but like, what if I don't have $40,000? You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have just put me in debt and ended my career.
I don't have $40,000. Even if I have $40,000, I don't have $40,000 for a helmet.
Right.
Fine. Like, especially with the way you change the rules, just like
that is a good point. If I was a Steelers, Texas says if me and 42,000 other people send him $1, he wouldn't have to pay the fine. That's funny. If I would, that would be funny if somebody did that. It was like, look, we're gonna start a GoFundMe. We need 44,000 people to give $1.
If y'all want me to continue to hit like this,
Steeler Nation, you know, I need 44,000 people to send me $1. That's less than what we have in our stadium every week.
Are we
Pittsburgh? You know.
Are we going to start sharing kids' cash apps in the middle of the games?
Probably. Why not?
Oh, remember last year somebody did it on the sideline?
Yeah,
but they were sharing their Instagrams.
Well,
it's going to move up to Cash App.
Well, you saw, was it Dion has their Twitter names on the back?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So
yeah,
Cash Apps are next, right?
Why not? Why not? I mean, it'd be terrible for me.
Steve, if you're watching a good game, how much money would you
Oh,
lose
God.
on cash?
Can you imagine Sky Clark hitting a fadeaway against Kentucky to win the game? I'd be like, what do we got in the bank? All of it. Give him all of it.
If they wore Cash Apps on the back of their jerseys instead of names.
Gosh.
But there's not a look, but there is a request button too, right? Pay me back.
Yeah. Hey, remember that $250 I gave you for last game? Yeah, well, this game, I want it back.
I want it all back.
I want that money back.
Oh, okay. So,
if it's a Venmo, you can request the money back. You could do that.
Yeah. I sent that to the wrong person.
43,000 for a textbook tackle. Yeah. Point being, and then when I talked to him, I heard music playing in the background. And I'm like, he was fine.
Yeah. Dude, he'll be all right.
Yeah. He'll be all right, even if he's angry.
Georgia's quarterback is, for as good as Jack Plummer looks, Georgia's quarterback is equally as ugly.
Is that the starting quarterback for Georgia?
That's the starting. He was named the starter.
Hey, yo. That is a big forehead.
Somebody posted a picture of Fire Marshal Bill.
Dude, he looks like a paintbrush.
I know. Let me tell you something. Look.
Yeah. He does look a little.
Yeah, like, wow, how times have changed.
This I don't know. I think they're slowing down my internet, Steve. Are they getting ready to try to make us buy some more internet or something?
Oh, maybe.
That's the setup, ain't it?
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. I don't know, man. Right now, I'm so uneasy with everything that's on fire and everything that's. Yeah, it's like, well, what's going on here, dude?
You got earthquakes, fires, Dodger Stadium flooded.
Right, dude. It's like, what the heck, man?
Which one disturbs you the most right now?
Fires.
The Maui.
I mean, just kind of Canada. Everywhere, dude. It's just like, wait a minute, man. Like, what's going on with this? You see those videos of like houses burning, like no trees burning around them. It's like, wait a minute, dude. Somebody like setting these places on fire. I mean, how would you know? Like I said, that's not a Republican Democrat thing. That's like bigger than that. Like, that's like, dude, what's going on?
Did you see that shockwave in that crowd?
Yes. What was that? How is that even possible? Because I saw people saying, like, oh, it's a domino effect. And I'm like, people don't fall like that, dude. Like, I grew up Pentecostal and have never seen nothing like that. Like, that was like, dude, what is that?
What is this video? The shockwave.
Oh, dude,
I didn't see this.
Who was the girls' concert? Lana Del Rey.
Yep, that's exactly.
That's all you gotta type in. Just type in Lana Del Rey concert, dude. Yeah, somebody said, yeah, that's an ugly dude. Yeah, wasn't Quan Alexander a priority target for Charlie Strong's staff? Yeah, he was. That's a good pull.
It's funny. I was like, where did I know that name?
You see that? Just like people just start falling.
Yeah, and you can like, it's not like someone falls and knocks into people. Like you audibly see like air move.
Chair was actually unlocked. That was horrifying. Thought that was it for old Steve right there.
Yeah. Stuff Alex Jones is talking about probably bothering me the most right now.
See, thanks, Nick.
Okay. Do we have any more random Coach Braum wrongfully marked sound? I guess we can just randomly see what else.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. I mean, you know, I guess that was the last scrimmage.
So what else do we have that hasn't been played?
How about it was the last scrimmage. So his thoughts on where they are after fall camp.
Well, I think our guys care. I think they've worked hard and they put a lot of time into it, and they want to win. Now, knowing what it takes, how hard it's going to be, no matter who you play, the obstacles you're going to have to overcome, how you're going to have to stick together, how you never know when your number's going to be called, and you may get a few touches one game, a lot more the next, and you got to be able to adapt and adjust to that and continue to play hard and block for your teammates and play for your teammates and understand there's one ball on offense and understand on defense everyone's got to swarm to the ball and make the tackle, make the play. So just a lot of small things that mentally you've got to be able to handle and play together and realize in college football, if you don't do those, you will not win the football game.
You mentioned that.
He's getting ready to play.
Yeah.
He's getting ready to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Using big kind of macro phrases like that.
Sure.
Yep. Y'all got to be ready when you get your number called. Will he run up a number on Georgia Tech if he can?
Yeah. He doesn't strike me as one that is worried about people being upset. You know, like I think he, again, we said it before, man. We're getting a guy who is a borderline, who's a second tier, pushing on the elite coaches who sorry, somebody was texting me something.
Obviously.
Why do I even do radio?
Steve, it's on camera.
I'm just like,
how much scrolling and texting you've been doing?
I'm just like,
it's
hey,
on camera.
Yeah, I'm just like, boom. What are we doing?
YouTube is.
So what are we talking about?
You were
no, but no, I did remember. I did stop to read that though. I was like, oh, okay. No, but I mean, seriously, man, you've got a borderline elite coach who shouldn't. He's too good to be as hungry as he's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like he's not a mid-major guy that you're like, oh man, he's hungry. You know, he's trying to get that next job. He's coming to Louisville with fire because he wants to be the Bama coach. You know, you're getting a guy who wants to still prove himself, but wants to be here,
but has proved himself.
Like that's incredible. So I don't think there's any chance he wouldn't put up a number on anybody he can. I would be interested to see what the total. Okay, let me ask you
this.
Is
it still minus 8.5?
The first four games. Georgia Tech, which I think will be by far the toughest of the four. Like I don't think it's going to be.
You think Georgia Tech's going to be the toughest?
Yeah, of Georgia Tech, Murray State, Indiana, Boston College. I'd be interested right now if we did a bet and said, hey, we've got this big prize. Maybe we should do this. We've got a big prize at whoever gets the closest to that total score of those four games. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
The total number of offensive points put up? Or
just total. Like at the end of those four games, we could add up Louisville's points and the other team's points. Like you said, I think it's going to be 152 to, I'm just throwing random numbers out, to 42. You know,
4 games, if you average 35 a game.
But I mean, who's to say you don't score 70 against Murray State?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just made it an average and then say which.
Yeah,
I was starting a number.
Carson Beck looks like he smells like pee.
The Georgia quarterback.
Oh, that's so funny.
Week 0.
Yeah, 529. Absolutely.
It is week 0.
Yeah.
Is this technically week 0? Or is week 0 start?
No, it's week
this weekend.
No, I mean Notre Dame plays this weekend.
Notre Dame plays Navy.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, don't blow this.
Yeah. No, Notre Dame plays well. And my point with that too. Let me
Notre
finish
Dame
that
Navy,
really
yep.
quick. Those I think majority of people would have Louisville in the hundreds, and probably wouldn't have many other teams of those four teams put together over 65.
I don't want to get lulled into that.
I know.
Because I think I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't be right.
Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't be right.
I know. I mean, I know what you're saying too. Like, I'm very much. I know how you and me both are the same way in this. Like, especially next week, I'm like, no,
Because I would
it's
hate
Georgia Tech.
I would hate listening to somebody do this right now. You know how mad I would be if Andy was like, "Oh, I mean, they should win. They should win the first 4 games by at least 75, 80 points.
Well,
easy."
it's different. Yeah, it's different when you're just like, well, I think they're going to be good, and I don't like them, so I'm going to set unrealistic expectations. Okay, well, yeah, sure, but I'm talking realistically. I mean, I do think it's fair for a Louisville fan to say, I think we should be 4-0. I mean, I think 3 you can win at half speed. So Georgia Tech, I don't think that's the case. I think Georgia Tech's a pretty good football team. Okay, I don't think they're great, but I think they're going to be much improved.
I just think they're tough. I just think they're tough.
Yeah,
I just think they'll play hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean, I think Louisville will win, but I'm not necessarily saying
if you go down there and play clumsy.
Yeah, you could fumble that game away. Yeah. Like, I think you could play clumsy in your next 3, probably still win, even if it was ugly. You'd be like, man,
Boston College.
Yeah, I mean, Boston College is not good. I mean, Boston College wasn't good last year.
I think they don't have a lot of good players, but they run the system,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they run their system the right way. Like those Pittsburghs and those hard-nosed teams, they worry me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they were like teams that I don't think are real talented, but they try to get all cute.
Yeah.
I say, yeah, we can handle them.
Sure. But and that's what I say. I just think you're just that much more talented than the other 3 teams. So, yeah, I think that's going to be Louisville's chance. And I think Jeff Brom knows that. Because after those first 4, I don't think you have another game that you can just kick your feet up and go, man, we'll just blow this team out the water. So I think Jeff Brom knows that. And I think he knows that first 4 is a time to put up a number. Now, you might put up a number. I mean, Notre Dame Louisville could end 52-45. You might put up big offensive numbers, but I mean a number in like, man, Louisville's won their first 4 games by 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Is it more important that we hold them low or that we? Because here's the thing. Jeff Brom could maybe let's say it takes 4 games to really hit their stride. Their offensive stride.
Oh, yeah. I've got the answer to this.
Okay. Yeah. But you could start off if you hold your teams defensively.
That's the answer.
Yeah.
That's the answer. Because
it's more important to hold them under numbers than it is for him to put up numbers.
Without question. Without question. Because here's the thing. If we go out and we win these games, say you win a game, just play along with me here, okay? You win the game 53-35. You win a game, 70. Murray State, we score 63-28. And you get where I'm going with that.
Yep.
I go, man, this offense is awesome. Defense kind of stinks. If they run into a really good defense, I mean, a couple good defenses, struggle in those games. But the offense is going to be able to score. Whereas, if you win these games 52-3 against Murray, you beat Indiana, 48 to
like a chip on the shoulder.
10.
Yeah, like a chip on the shoulder defense score.
Then I'm like, okay, this defense is good. I know this offense can score against anybody.
Or they're going to be able to.
Or going to be able. He's going to be able to scheme around anybody. But our defense will be able to play. Okay, thank you. We'll be able to play nuance, right?
Get you back focused.
Yeah. will be able to play against anybody, you know. And hey, if this defense if I know I'm going up to Raleigh and I'm bringing Notre Dame in with the defense, it's like, nah, man, this defense can hold them. They can realistically hold them under 20. Whereas
you're going to Raleigh, so you're talking about North Carolina State?
Yeah.
Okay.
And not saying they will hold them under 20, but like, I mean, if you're giving up 28-35 to these other teams, I'm like, there ain't no way you're holding them. So the offense going to have to score 50 for us to even have a shot. We're going to have to win games like that. And you don't win. You can win big games like that, but you don't win. You don't have big seasons like that.
Yeah, by giving up. Yeah, if you give up.
You'll lose games.
You're not going to outscore.
Yeah.
And
you'll beat Notre Dame, but you'll lose to Virginia.
Yeah, if your defense can't get your offense back on the field, and people are going to play keep away.
Yeah.
You're going to have these explosive.
Oh man, you'll have a top 20 offense and you'll be 7-5. You know, and it's like, well, yeah, but I mean, the offense is amazing
with big numbers.
Yeah,
and you have big players, and you have good.
Oh yeah, I mean, go back and look at those Steve Crackthorpe offensive numbers year one. The team was 6-6. Brom was throwing for 400 and 500 yards weekly. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even at Western.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's put up ridiculous offensive numbers.
Yeah. Somebody did want us to know not to let our intern run off to do Australian radio.
93.9 The Roo.
Yeah. I'm like, that's fair. It's like, you know what? I like this enough. We'll go do this in Australia. What? What? Really?
I wasn't ready for that news.
No, I really wasn't either. That kind of hit me out of left field. I was like, he's going where?
I wasn't ready for that. I was really, yeah. That was
Why are you going to Australia, dude?
That was a left field haymaker.
Yeah. I mean, if he was going to the draft, like, well, he got a waiver, he can go to the draft. It's like, yeah, dude. That's why people are like, man, it's like Jay Scrubb. I'm like, no, it's not. Jay Scrubb went to the NBA draft. That's totally different.
The way he was rubbing his earring and then then doing the jewelry thing.
Dude, you just took a bag. Like, dude, why do y'all gotta act like you don't have to take the high road on this?
You don't have to take the high road. He just got some money.
You took a bag, dude. Like, don't listen. This fan base is too smart for y'all to get on there and tell us. Nah, man, it wasn't nothing about that.
I'm a point guard now.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't really tweet that. No, I love the coaching staff. Everything's fine. It's a great opportunity. Kenny Payne's statement's like, yeah, I think it's a terrible decision. Yeah, we're not ignorant, dude. 93.9 The Dingo. Somebody said keep Fred Calgo away from our sidelines, please.
I didn't hold a grudge against Fred that long.
I didn't either. I think
for a while I was mad.
I was mad at him for a minute, but then it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
took a shot.
Yeah.
Took a shot.
Hey, I mean, you know, look, I ain't that mad. You know, look, I got rear-ended one time in the car and I was like, there was a point in time where I was like, I had about a 30-second neck is a little sore. I was like, no, dude, this person's obviously having
my neck, day. My back,
my neck and my back.
Quick commercial break, 93.9 The Ville.
We are in the thick of summer, and with the hottest days of the year ahead, you're about to find out how strong your cooling system is. And if you find out that it's not ready for the long summer, then call DFH Company, 968-6222. Right now, when you buy a complete Trane HVAC system, receive 18-month special financing and a 10-year parts and labor warranty. It's hard to stop a train, so call DFH 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
This time of year is Louisville's time to shine. And whether it's the beautiful sights at the track, the crack of the baseball bat at a AAA baseball game, or just the natural beauty that is the Bluegrass State, you're always reminded that there's no better place to live than right here in the Ville. So when you make that choice to buy or sell a home, call a real estate agent that knows this area, that was born and raised in this area. Call Josh Jarbo. When working with Josh, you get a RE/MAX Properties East managing broker that has the knowledge, experience, and connections to make the home buying or selling process easier than ever before. So don't put it off any longer. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590. That's 502-216-7590 and make Louisville or the surrounding area your home today.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
You know that fresh produce is the best produce. That's why at Kroger, we invest in local farmers to bring you the freshest seasonal picks, like sweet corn, refreshing watermelon, and juicy peaches. So whether you're a delivery lover, a picker-upper, or you shop in-store, your local produce always tastes 100% fresh, or you get a 100% refund, guaranteed. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
You've got ants inside the house, mosquitoes outside the house, moles burrowing in your lawn, and termites eating your house from inside out. You're completely surrounded. Luckily, OPC Pest Services has a 4 seasons program that can help. OPC has provided quality pest services since 1972. Protect your home and property and call OPC Pest Services for a free estimate at 969-9635 or visit opcpest.com. Again, that's 969-9635 or visit opcpest.com.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Does your business need an upgrade in cybersecurity? Odds are, if you're a small business, you do, because that's where criminals prey.
They know small businesses don't have the resources to prevent attacks. That's where our friends at Louisville Geek came in to help us. Not only did they upgrade our outdated computers, they made us safer from attacks.
Louisville Geek has been around for nearly 2 decades. They offer 24/7 support, and their online pricing calculator gives you transparent pricing.
Use who we use at ESPN Louisville. Louisville Geek. LouisvilleGeek.com.
Beach Bend Park. That's where my summer happens.
It's where my family's come for generations for great times.
It's where amusement rides and water park slides are just my size.
It's where my friends and I have a blast on the big thrill rides. It's where we can do all the attractions and not spend time in long lines. Enjoy classic amusement rides for the whole family. Plus Splash Lagoon Water Park with slides from mild to wild. Right now, save $10 off general admission with Wendy's coupon or online promo code. Visit beachbend.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and important promotion exclusively at Home Run Burger. I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Free fries when you mention ESPN. Repeat, free fries when you mention ESPN. 5 area locations, Louisville's best burgers and fries. Order online, homerunburger.com.
The Elevate NIL program is helping Louisville student athletes maximize their earning potential through name, image, and likeness. If you're a business or individual interested in working with U of L student athletes, sign up now for the Cards NIL Exchange at gocards.com/cards NIL Exchange, or support with a gift to the 502 Circle Collective at 502circle.com. Louisville is at the forefront of college athletics, and you can have a direct impact on its success. Go Cards!
Is this week 0? Are you gonna, get ready to look at the landscape, or are you just gonna be treading water for for 2 weeks?
No, I'll get Notre Dame. Since it's Notre Dame, I'll be invested because I'm like, man, that's that game. I feel like that game's going to be big here, regardless. Even if you win the first 4 games, even if you go up to Raleigh and get beat by NC State,
it won't kill the juice for this.
Yeah, I think you're still going to be like, hey, it's a chance to come back. Notre Dame, you can be 4-1, or you'll be 4-1. You beat Notre Dame, at home, 5-1. Now we're going, now we've got really a bunch of winnable games.
But you will be pulling Notre Dame, right?
Yeah. Now Notre Dame and NC State play week 3.
I'll be room
or maybe week 4. But
yeah, I need Notre Dame to be undefeated.
But if NC State's undefeated,
but you're not going to get a note. You're not going
to.
No,
Notre Dame's bigger. Notre Dame's bigger. I totally agree.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I would like Notre Dame to come in here undefeated. Top 10 Notre Dame undefeated.
I need them. That's college game day, right?
If Louisville's undefeated, yeah, I think so.
If a Louisville,
who else plays that? Let me look at that's what we need to see.
A Louisville versus Notre Dame, both are undefeated. It would have to be a college game.
Let's see. Okay, scores. All right, we got some college football. That would be week 5.
I believe week 5.
Week 6. Week 6.
Okay. What?
Jersey Shore family vacation.
They're doing a family where they're just putting them in the house again?
Yeah, they do. Well, they go different places now. And sometimes it's just like lifestyle. A bunch of them got kids and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're
married with kids and
they're celebrities now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but it's still cool to watch. Like they still, I mean, none of it's scripted. So like it's like legit fights and stuff, man.
it's just
they're really fighting, you know.
And they know how to play it up.
How much of reality shows are scripted, do you think? You think so, really? Like all the...
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like, you can put a battery in somebody's back, man.
That's what I was wondering, man.
It's not... Listen, you... A reality show, like, I feel like you can set it up and just wind them up and go. Like I said, you put people in a house and give them free liquor. You're gonna... That's all the entertainment you need.
Right.
Strangers, liquor, space. You said it. Sexual tension.
Yeah.
Just give them something to do. And right. It's not hard. Yes. Just go find dysfunctionals. Yeah. Yeah, so they don't have to be in on it. We just got to have an activity for them to do. Hey, we need y'all to do this activity.
Yeah.
Here's some free liquor. Yeah. Each of y'all have to do mandatory, one-on-one time with the camera.
Yeah. No, I actually think you're right. Like, I think, and people want to be, they want to be characters.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and y'all are going to compete over who's going to be the most popular character.
I just don't want to see his face anymore, dude. He just keeps walking by the window.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I can literally like create an environment that I can guarantee there's going to be fighting here. What about Cooper Flag? And Rutgers.
Yeah, it was pretty legit.
Rucker Park.
That was pretty legit. I guess we went the whole day and didn't even talk about Tyler Johnson.
I forgot about Tyler. Isn't it amazing how if it's bad news, listen, they would not have let us do a full show without talking about Tyler Johnson. Right?
Yeah.
They would not have let us do a show.
Yeah.
You're talking about back to school stuff because you don't want to talk about Tyler Johnson. You're talking about Jeff Roberts. You don't want to talk about Tyler Johnson. You're talking about everything else on the planet because you don't want to talk about Tyler Johnson. He's enrolled. What else is going on, Steve?
Well, I mean, I think we're waiting. We're waiting to kind of see what happens. I tend to think this is totally my opinion. I tend to think he won't be eligible for the first semester, and probably you get him in the second semester. That's just kind of my opinion.
That's a normal timeline, Steve.
But even if I don't get him this year, it's nice to have him in practice. I mean, it don't help if you do take an I word, at that position. But if you don't, I mean, I think he'll be a big help.
Yeah, and I want my guys guarding him too.
Yeah, and then I wonder, if we don't have another addition midseason, which I wouldn't be shocked. Again, that's not inside info. I'm just saying I just wouldn't be shocked if, with the way the roster is, if there's an opportunity that there's somebody out there that's not happy, like we all joke, or we all talked about like those Duke freshmen and stuff that Nolan Smith knows, like, hey, maybe you get half the season and somebody's not playing the way as much as they thought they would.
Nobody's going to play as much as they thought they would.
Well, yeah. Well, then look, in December, come on over, baby.
Would you be eligible to play immediately?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't do that. I'd fight against the student athletes then. If they start, listen, if the NCAA starts letting you leave schools at the midway point and transfer and be immediately eligible, I'll start fighting to take away the student athletes' rights.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll join.
That's fair.
Yeah,
No, that's fair.
I'll link up with Jay Billis and today it stops.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
There's nothing left in our game if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it, but yeah, is he allowed to practice with the team? I thought due to his particular, no, he could practice.
Yeah, he would be able to practice.
He could practice. He can play, but he can practice.
Okay, so what would
he might not be? He probably wouldn't be able to go on like road trips.
What would he bring to the practices?
Mid-season additions never do anything for a team. That's why I'm talking
basketball. No. They're teasing. They're teasing me.
Oh, okay.
They're teasing me right there.
Okay, good.
You want to know?
Oh my God!
Listen, because somebody
back to football.
Because somebody, on a night show, somebody says, "Hey, well, I was talking about, Tyler Johnson, whatever." Somebody said, "Well, Mark Ennis and Biscuit said that, mid-season they don't have any impact at all." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, I just kind of had to have that settled. I had to have that come to Jesus kind of conversation. But it was like, I'm like, listen, first of all, you want to just say that Emmanuel didn't have any impact, on the team. He came in the team. He's the best player on the team. He's the hardest working team. His immediate impact. He had 8-4 in the first game. Whatever. I was like, okay, listen. You can have impact at any time in the sport of basketball.
Sure.
It's not like, basketball is hitting shots. Basketball is energy. It's like a lot of stuff you can do on a basketball court without knowing the offense.
Yeah.
So if you can play, and you can impact immediately.
I agree.
So So I was just like, hey, don't tell me about how somebody can't impact it.
No, totally. I totally agree.
Okay, right away.
Totally agree with that.
What else is going on? I don't want to see Lamar Jackson swinging golf clubs.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Yeah, I don't want to see that anymore.
Yeah, I mean that's
Dude,
Look, football players aren't golfers, dude.
Yeah, stop. You're gonna
until they're retired.
It's gonna hurt your back.
And then you get Michael Bush and Eric Wood and those guys who can play golf. Amazing.
Non-stop golfers now.
Yeah.
So I don't want to see Lamar Jackson. Oh, I heard your boys tearing it up.
Which one?
Receiver from BC.
Oh, Zay Flowers.
I mean, from
Zay Flowers. Yeah,
Boston.
Yeah, from Boston College.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's tearing people up.
He's got weapons, dude. He's got weapons.
Is OBJ a weapon?
They play tonight too, by the way.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think the Ravens. I think we have it, right? Nick,
is that on Avery? Look, poor Avery. She puts together the things. Do we have the Ravens on this network? Do we still have our Ravens up there? Yeah, I thought we had a. I thought we had a. You don't know that, Phil? Are we still home with the Ravens?
Yeah, Ravens at Commanders tonight at 93.9 The Ville. Thanks for your help, Nick.
Yeah, we're supposed to know that. Is there anything else on that?
Yes. Also, I did want to get a couple things. We are coming up on the first game, and we're going to have a ton of coverage. So season's going to kick off on that Friday, September 1st. And we're going to have more than 24 hours of game coverage, of pregame coverage on 93.9 The Ville. Join as we take you up network coverage at 6 o'clock, then stay on and call into a postgame show with Mark Ennis immediately following the network postgame. So if you've got a podcast or anything out there and you're wanting to be a part of that, I would recommend contacting the station. I don't know. Do we put that on Phil? Contact somebody up here and
Nikki's going to be covering it. Nikki's quarterback.
Nick's going to do it all.
Yeah. If you want to be a part of the 24-hour podcast, email Nick at nickv.
Sure.
Are you going to critique it? Are you going to give him honest feedback? Or you don't have time for that? You're going to crush dreams. You're going to crush people's dreams. Look, Let me do this really quick as we're like I said, just kind of cleaning up some loose ends. Football availability 6 p.m. tonight. Monday, August 21st.
Hey, let's go.
Today's the 21st, right? Thursday, August 24th. Women's soccer at Dayton. Men's soccer versus Tulsa, 7:30 on Thursday. So yeah, there will be men's soccer at Mark and Cindy Lynn Stadium.
Let's go.
7:30 versus Tulsa. Friday on the 25th, field hockey versus Northeastern at Traeger Stadium. Volleyball versus Troy. L&N Federal Credit Union Arena. Volleyball versus Troy.
Okay.
So if y'all couldn't wait to get out and see the ladies get it back going in the volleyball round, L&N Federal Credit Union, 7 p.m. on Friday. Saturday, volleyball plays Washington State at home. This must be an event then. So Saturday, August 26th, volleyball versus Washington State here at the L&N Federal Credit Union.
Let's get it.
Sunday, field hockey at Northwestern. Volleyball versus Wright State on Sunday. Okay, so this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you got 3 back-to-back. So put it out there. Women's soccer versus Northern Kentucky, 7:30 on August 27th. So that's just some of the. Thank you, Lori. So that's just some of the.
Let's go.
The events. Nikki, you can go ahead and run us out of here.
It's perfect.
Phil Baker has the burger. Shout out to Home Run Burger. You're right. That's a good call.
Oh
Phil's
gosh,
part.
man.
That's one of the actual times he did his job.
I love it.
Yeah. So volleyball, Lamar Jackson tonight. We are still.
It's that time of year, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got sports now. We got sports. We got action.
We got some action.
93.9 The Ville. You were going hard on that phone.
Jesus Christ. They decided to put together Xavier's T-ball team right now. They're like, hey, we need all this information. Like, Jesus Christ.